Hi everyone, this is a 60-minute Vinyasa Flow class. If you have a block or two, that will be super helpful. You can use sturdy pillows or books. Let's get sitting comfortably on our mats, pressing the sit bones down and find a nice comfortable space as we cross our legs. And if this feels uncomfortable, you can always open up your legs. Hands on our thighs, let's align our shoulders on our hips. Soft gaze, taking one deep inhale all the way to the top. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Feel the fullness of your lungs, crown towards the ceiling. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, like this, inhaling through the nose, lengthening the spine, sit bones, hips press down. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Gently seal the lips, and if it feels comfortable, blink your eyes closed. Take a moment to scan your body, going deeper into the sound of your breath. Long deep inhales through the nose, gentle pause on top. Long deep exhales through the nose, gentle pause on the bottom. Gently shifting into the space of an observer, noticing your breath. Start to observe your thoughts, emotions, feelings that are rising up. Detaching yourself slowly away from those thoughts and feelings, sensations, without getting caught up in the melodrama of anything coming at us right now. Going to that silent witness mode, just noticing the ebb and flow of our breath. Let's start taking that breath deeper into our belly, activating our main diaphragm. Exhale, belly button towards the spine, extracting the exhale, allowing that breath to leave in our body in a profound way. To pave space for the deep inhale, opening the belly up, not only towards the front, but towards the sides, towards the lower back. And exhale, feel the compression of each wall of your abdominal cavity to extract the breath out. Keep continuing that activation of your main diaphragm, long inhales. Long exhales, noticing once again the presence, the expanded awareness, without attaching ourselves to a thought pattern that may be distracting our practice. As we flow in and out of your poses, turn your practice into a beautiful meditative flow, becoming very present, very aware of each moment without judging yourself if the mind wanders away. That's the job of the mind sometimes. Just bring it back to the sound of your breath. Let's take one deep inhale here, blink our eyes open, take the arms towards the ceiling, interlacing our fingers, palms stretching up towards the sky. Exhale, gentle side bend, left palm towards the floor, bend the right elbow, bending towards the right as you push that left sit bone towards the floor. Breathing through the nose, inhale here, exhale, releasing that sit bone towards the left side as you inhale, lengthening the left side. Exhale this time, release that right ear towards the right shoulder. And keep breathing into that lateral bend, Cultivating your ujjayi, your deep nasal breathing, gently creating that nice ocean wave sound in the back of your throat if you haven't already. Connecting with the space that's happening in the left side of the belly. Next inhale, gently rise up to center. Exhale to the left. Left palm on the floor. And then close that right palm. So right palm is facing the floor. And then open up the chest to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen that right side. Push that right sit bone down. Exhale, maybe bend that left elbow a little bit more. Opening the chest to center. So my rib cage is nice and parallel to the front of my mat. Inhale, I reach those right fingertips away from the right shoulder. Exhale, I press that right sit bone down. Beautiful mix. Inhale, come to center. Elevate the arms up and away from the rib cage. Slide the shoulder blades down. Pull the lower ribs in. Nice neutral spine. Big inhale here. And then exhale, bring the hands behind your hips. Now next inhale, push the heart forward. And exhale, we're going to release the hands to the front of our legs, coming to a nice tabletop. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. And inhale, we're going to tuck the toes, pull the heart forward, slide the shoulder blades down, tip the tailbone to your cow pose. Exhale, top of our feet, touch down, press down, push the floor away, chin tucks to your chest, dome the spine, tail towards the floor. Inhale, sliding the heart forward, opening up the collarbones, feel the freedom of the chest. Maybe tuck the toes, dip the belly, tip the tailbone. Exhale, dome the spine, squeeze the upper arms, ribs towards your spine, tail towards the floor, chin tucks to your chest. Just a couple more like that with your inhale and inhale, exhale, pulling the heart forward, dipping the belly down with your inhales and exhales, doming the spine, coming to your cat position, tail towards the floor. Staying very connected to this moment as you start heating up the muscles alongside your spinal cord, your active spiny muscles there. Also your quad muscles, deep abdominals in the lower back. Big inhales and exhales. Big toes touch, open up your knees. Couple of moving cat and cows. Let's drop the pelvis all the way down. Open up the chest. Slide the shoulder blades back. Big inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly in. Send the hips back towards your heels to your cat. Inhale. Slide the heart forward all the way to the front of your mat. Open up the heart. Exhale. Dome the spine. Push the knuckles into your mat to your child's pose. Inhale, pull the heart forward. And then this time, bring the feet towards your hips. Pulling the heart open. Exhale, take the hips back to your child's pose. One more like that. Inhale, gliding the heart to the front. Opening up the chest. And toes touch, heels touch, bring the feet towards your hips. Exhale, dome the spine, send the sit bones back. Couple of gentle circles with the hips to the left and right, feeling that nice openness in your lower back. Walk the hands out, wrap the armpits down, spread your collarbones, sinking deep into your heels. Noticing any fluctuation in the mind here. And keep releasing the hips towards earth. Keep spreading your shoulder blades, going into a deep child's pose. Let's walk the hands to the right, maybe left hand on the right hand.
Pressing the left knuckle down. Keep sending that left hip back. Big stretch on that left side. And sending my breath to the left rib cage, feeling it open up towards the back. Just breathing through the back of the lungs, all the way down to your pelvis, feeling your muscles on the left side, your lats opening up and releasing as the muscles that wrap your side of the rib cage, serratus anterior especially, opening up to the side. And walk the hands to center, all the way to the left. Send that right sit bone back, wrap that right armpit down. Just think about this time, your intercostals, the muscles that give elasticity to your rib cage. Feeling that with each inhale, you're expanding that right rib cage out and back in front. Exhale, feel the contraction of the rib cage towards your spine as you drop that right hip towards the right heel. Beautiful. Next inhale, walk the hands to center, and then all the way to the corner of your mat, coming to a mountain heart. Big exhale, and inhale here. Next exhale, melt the heart down. Knees under your hips will give you a deeper expression of the pose. If you bring the knees closer to your wrists, it's a gentler expression of the pose. Maybe forehead down, maybe flip the chin, lift the elbows off the floor, and start tipping the tail towards the sky as you melt that ribcage down. Noticing the connection with the earth, with the gravity, heart, surrendering to that gravity. Inhale, gently walk the hands under your shoulders, keeping those knees nice and open. Exhale, inhale, right arm up, stacking up your shoulders. Exhale, thread that right arm through towards the left, thread the needle. Shoulder tip down, side of the head down. I press the left palm parallel to my face on the floor, my elbow on top of my wrist, and I deepen my rotation, my rib cage, rotating around the axis of my spine as I exhale. Yogi's choice, you can wrap that left arm back, you can walk it forward, or keep it on the floor. Some of you may like lengthening that left leg back, or maybe hovering it up. Lots of options. Choosing the option that feels great for your body is what yoga is about, and noticing if ever your ego is taking over as you're making those intelligent choices. Next, inhale to release, bring that right arm up. Exhale, right palm under your right shoulder. Inhale, I will take my arm up towards the left. Exhale, I thread that left hand through towards the right. Right palm down on the floor, parallel to my face. I'm pressing it down and gently rotating my rib cage so that my chest is becoming a little bit parallel to the side. My shoulders are stacking up. Once again, options here, wrapping that arm, walking the hand forward, or maybe walking that right leg back, or maybe hovering it up. See how those options feel for you. Sometimes I really like staying in the classic, more primal version of the poses to stay connected a little bit deeper with my breath. So if you're losing your breath, if you're losing your attention to the breath, just come back to maybe a gentler level of the pose. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your knees. And then tuck your toes, going to a downward dog. We push the thigh bones back and start pedaling your legs. So you can take your arms out a little bit, so giving some stretch to your spine. We have a tendency to want to bring the heels towards the floor. It's a great stretch for the calf muscles, But if that's happening really easily for us, or if we're walking too much inwards, we're kind of compensating. We are giving up that nice extension we want to give to our spine in this pose. So walk the feet out to give yourself some challenge, and pressing the knuckles deeply down, pushing the mat away from your shoulders, and pressing the palms deep, and lift up from your wrists, and take that lift through the sides of your waist, all the way through your hips, pushing the thigh bones back. Big inhale here, and exhale through the back of your legs. And feel the navel, the belly button is pulling away from the rib cage towards your thigh bones. And then as you release the back of the neck. So release the back of the neck, maybe shake the head left and right, and front and back. As you get a little bit more comfortable in the pose, you can bring the ears aligned with your inner arms if you choose to. And then keep the breath going here. Inhale all the way in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Next, inhale, coil to a nice strong plank. Push the floor away, scoop the belly in, slide the shoulder blades down, heels reaching towards the back, and crown reaching towards the front. And then feel the arms are squeezing towards each other. As you do that, keep opening up your collarbones by sliding those shoulder blades back a little bit more, and then pulling the lower ribs in. I'm pushing the thighs up, but I'm scooping the belly in so my bum is not lifting up here. Back of the neck nice and long, big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale back to your downward dog. Inhale back to your plank pose. If you want more work, you're going to hover that left foot off the floor. Toes are turned in, facing the floor. And if you want more work, you're going to hover that right hand to the front of your mat. Big inhale. Exhale if you have the palm up, down to a three-legged dog. Pressing the right heel down here, getting big calf stretch. Inhale back to your plank, strong core. Squeeze the upper arm, scoop the belly in. Option to hover that right leg off the floor if that feels good for you. Yogi's choice, some of you may want to hover that left arm forward. Big inhale. Then exhale, palm down if it was up to your three-legged dog. Send that right heel back. As you do that, feel that nice calf stretch in that left leg. Big inhales and exhales. And next, inhale back to your plank, shift forward, bend the elbows, hug the lower ribs, and bring the knees down, slide up to your baby cobra. Big inhale, pull the heart up and forward. Exhale, release the head, down, forehead on the floor. If it feels comfortable for your lower back, take the hands to your lower ribs, palms on the floor. Push the front of the hips down, 10 toes touch, lift the kneecaps off the floor, pull the heart forward and up. Big inhale, go into a baby cobra again, but a little deeper expression of the pose, and I'm rolling the chest open, rolling the top of my shoulder blades back and down, and then top of my shoulders, tipping my shoulder tips back and down. I'm pushing the front of the hips into the floor. Now my quads are engaged, kneecaps lifted, my 10 toes pinned down. So back of the neck is nice and long, crown is reaching the front. Exhale to release. And next one, we're going to clasp the hands lower back. And with a chest expansion, it's a variation of a locust pose. Slide the shoulder blades down and start floating the feet off the floor, big toes away from the heels, kneecaps away from the quads, back of the neck nice and long. Big inhale and exhale, crown reaching the front, and big toes reaching the back. Exhale to release everything. Hands under your shoulders or by your lower ribs. Next inhale, we're going to come up to your version of an upward dog. Could be a nice baby cobra, half cobra, or for Cobra pose, opening up the collarbones. Your thighs could be on the floor, or you could lift the quads, thighs, kneecaps off the floor, pushing the heart open. Big inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bring the knees down, tuck the toes to a child's pose. Nice release here, nice counter to everything we did. Inhale to your tabletop. Exhale to your downward dog. And then look up, bend the knees, and walk to the front of your mat to a nice ragdoll. Fan the toes out, hold on to your elbows, soft knees, sway the body left and right. And you're going to take the arms to the side, big inhale, pull the heart forward, exhale, hands interlace to a deep forward fold, bend the knees, back up the neck nice and long. So you're coming to a forward fold with a chest expansion, crown towards the floor, and then start lengthening the legs. It doesn't matter how deep the forward fold is, I'm just going inwards here. So really feel the pose in your heart, body, mind, without thinking about the notions about how deep you're going. That's where the ego is creeping in. Just releasing yourself into the breath, into the intelligence of the body. That's where real yoga begins. So bend that right knee, bring that right shoulder towards the right knee, pressing four corners of that left foot deeply down, and feel that deep stretch in the back of that left leg. And using the inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to deepen your rotation. Inhale to center, exhale coming to the other side. That left shoulder towards the left knee bends deep, pressing deep into the four corners of that right foot, lifting up through the back of that right leg. Beautiful. Inhale to center. Release the hands towards the lower back, finding your ragdoll here. Back of the neck nice and long, let the head get heavy. Shift the weight to the front of your feet, and one vertebrae at a time, stacking up your vertebrae, peel yourself away from the floor, finding our mountain pose. And shoulders are aligned with the hips here, taking a moment to scan your body, recalibrate. I like having my feet under my hips in mountain pose. You can bring them together, scooping the belly in and up. Let's bring the arms up all the way towards the sky to your Tadasana. Exhale, hinge from your hips to Uttanasana, deep forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, pull the heart forward, shoulders back, long legs. Exhale, bend the knees, palms on the floor, find your plank to your chaturanga version. Shift forward, scoop the belly in. Exhale, bend the elbows. Elbows are hugging your lower ribs. And the heart is nice and open, hover there. You can always bring the knees down, or inhale to the top of your feet, upward dog or baby cobra, what feels in your body today, good in your body today. Downward to a downward dog, scooping the belly up. Big inhales and exhales. And as your body's getting warmer, you just find that length in the spine, in the back of your legs. Keep pressing the knuckles deeply down. And this one, really start rotating, spiraling the lower arms towards each other as you press the index finger and the thumb knuckles in to the mat, and lifting up from that energy to spiral the humerus bones, the upper arm bones away from each other, wrapping the armpits back. Big inhale, and look up, bend the knees, exhale. Either walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, come halfway up, heart opens. Exhale, deep forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up to your Urdhastasana, the palms meet. Exhale, hands to your heart to Samasthiti here. One more like that. Inhale to your Urdhastasana, bring the arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips to your Uttanasana, deep forward fold, release, let go. Inhale, come halfway up. pull the heart forward, shoulders slide back and down. Exhale, bend the knees, palms on the floor. Yogi's choice, you can either walk or float to your plank. If you float to land with your elbows bent, shift forward, bend the elbows, hover if you haven't already. Inhale to your upward dog, open up the chest. Exhale, scoop the belly, use the core to help you flip to your downward dog. Big inhales and exhales here. Finding the breath, washing in through the body. Find that rejuvenation, recharge with the inhales and exhales. Inhale, look forward. Bend the knees, come to the ball bounce of your feet, send the hips back. Exhale, scoop the belly in and up, and find your way to the front of your mat. The way you walk. You can walk, hop, jump. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale to your Uttanasana. Inhale to your Urdhva Hastasana, two palms meet. Exhale, hands to your heart to Samasthiti here. Inhale, arms up, drop the hips to your chair. Squeeze the outer hips, send the shins back, scoop the belly in and up, heart is open, and pull the lower ribs in. And feel the strength in the heels, so bringing the weight to your heels, sending the shins back a little bit more, sending the thigh bones back, and then now really use the core, squeeze the outer hips. See what happens to your lower back when we do that, the strengthening of those muscles when you squeeze the outer hips and scoop the belly in and up. When you slide the shoulder blades down, arms could be a little bit lower or ears are aligned with your biceps. Big inhale. Exhale to your Uttanasana, deep forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, pull the heart forward, send the shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the floor, yogi's choice. Find your plank, optional vinyasa. You can always skip those. Come to your downward dog. Listen to your body. Inhale to your upward dog. Exhale to your downward dog. Inhale, right leg up, stretch it back up. And then bend that right knee, bring that right knee towards the left as you keep pressing that left heel down. So keep aligning your left shoulder with the right shoulder. Your shoulders are nice and square. Start wrapping that left hip crease back, pressing that left heel down as you keep taking that right knee towards the left. And two big counter moves here, giving you strength. Big calf muscle stretch here. And then keep pushing the knuckles deeply down. Inhale, lengthen that right leg back. Exhale, knee to your right tricep, tap, hover. Inhale, lengthen the leg back. Exhale, knee to your left tricep, hover. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Squeeze the upper arms, bring that right foot through. Stay on the ball mount of that left foot, sending that left heel back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, aim to your high lunge. Bend that left knee, start hovering that left knee inches off the ground. Squeeze the outer hips. And then start stacking that front knee with the front ankle. Now scoop the belly in and up, lift up from your pelvis, slide the shoulder blades down, soft gaze. Front ribs to back ribs, nice long spine. And then work towards lengthening that left leg, so maybe pushing that left thigh back. See how that feels for your lower back. Any pinching, keep bending that left knee. Big inhale, exhale. Open arm twist to the right, right arm back, left arm forward. Wrap that right hand towards that left hip crease, left palm back to your exalted pose. So you're lifting up from that left pelvis, opening up the left side of the body, maybe gaze towards the sky. Strong hold. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand meets the right hand, interlace your fingers, deepen that rotation, slide that right shoulder blade down, maybe gaze towards that right shoulder. Start pushing that left thigh back. Big inhale. Exhale, pivot that left heel down. Then release the hands towards the floor. Open up the chest. Hands stay interlaced. Big inhale. Exhale, you're going to come to your humble warrior. Bring that torso inside that right thigh. Release the back of the neck. Crown towards the floor. And then your wrists, your hands gently float towards the skull, or they can stay back. So give your body time and patience to get deeper into these poses. That's not the ultimate goal. Just be in the pose with your breath, enjoying that moment. Beautiful. Next inhale, come up, press deep into that right big toe mount. Pivot that back foot. So you're in the ball mount of the back foot. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice soft gaze. Big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bring that left knee to your chest to a one-legged Tadasana. Ekapada Tadasana. Your Karate Kid pose. Big inhale here. Then exhale, start kicking that left heel towards the back through thin air to warrior three. Nice strong right leg, scoop the belly in, shoulders are nice and square to the ground, pinky towards the floor. Feel the length between the crown and the back heel, and pointing 5 toes down. That's really the kind of work in this pose. And some of you may want to bring the hands forward, some of you keep the hands to your heart, some of you may want to bring the hands to the side. Big inhale here. Then exhale, this is where the blocks could be super helpful. You can put the hands on the blocks to a standing split, and then turning the 5 toes in, and taking that left heel back up. Big inhales and exhales. So less about turning that foot sideways, more about keeping those toes turned in, and bring the heel back up, crown towards the floor. Big inhale. Exhale, bend that right knee. Bring that back foot down, put that left heel down, and cartwheel the hands up to warrior two. Release into your warrior two, so heel to heel or heel to arch alignment here. And then come to a nice star position, lengthening the front leg, maybe palms meet, maybe gaze towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to a star. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to a star, exhale to warrior two, finding your balance, your strength and stillness in the pose. Then kind of stacking up your joints. My front knee is on top of the front ankle. I have a heel to arch alignment. You can have a heel to heel alignment. I just scoot my leg in a little bit. So heel to arch alignment is a tighter alignment. The heel to heel alignment will give you a bit more opening. So depending on how your body feels, choose the option that feels really great for you. Shoulders are aligned with the hips. I'm rolling towards the outer edge of that back foot. My back goes inwards a little bit, but do not put pressure on the back knee. And I'm really lifting up from the back inner thigh to get some energy in the back leg. I flip the front to a canter, the front hip joint, to align the 2 hip joints here. And then I open the arms, one line of energy, strong core. With exhales, I keep releasing the groins to earth. With inhales, I keep elevating from the spine. With your next inhale, right palm up, reverse your warrior. Big inhale, exhale, right palm facing down, right forearm on your right quad. Reach that left arm out towards the front of the mat. Press that back heel down. Scoop the belly in and up and deep in your rotation. Wrapping that right hip crease back. That right thigh is parallel to the side of your mat. Scooping the belly in and up. Find that stretch on the left side. I'm scooping the belly in with each exhale, rotating that rib cage. And I'm pressing that right forearm deep against that quad. As I do that, I press the quad against the right forearm. Lots of deep hamstring work, thigh work, quad work here. And then big inhale to reverse. Exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, back knee comes down. Inhale, open up the heart, uncoil the toes. Exhale, this is where the blocks could be super helpful to a nice runner's stretch. Flex the front foot, curl the toes in, pull the heart forward, crown towards the floor, send that right sit bone back. Big inhales and exhales. Nice release in the body after all that hip opening work. Just keep wrapping that pinky towards the back. The more active that right foot is, the deeper the stretch in your calf muscle, in your hamstring. Just feel it all the way to your glutes, muscles surrounding your hips, curling the toes in. See if you can get more length in the back of your neck. Beautiful. Inhale. You're going to bring the blocks to the front of your mat. Bring the hands inside that right foot. Scoop that right foot to the side. Tuck the back toes. Lift that back knee off the floor to a high lizard pose. Squeeze the outer thighs. Big inhale. Press the palms deep. And then exhale to float that right foot and take it back to your plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga with Tadasana. Inhale to your upward dog. Exhale to your downward dog. One deep recovery breath here. Inhale all the way to the top. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Next inhale, left leg high. Bend that left knee, bring that left knee towards the right. I'm opening that left side as I wrap that right hip crease back, puff that right armpit. My chest parallel to the floor. And I resist that by bringing that left knee towards the right, but I keep puffing that right armpit. So I'm aligning my shoulders as I bring that left knee to the right, which wants to collapse my right side, and I resist that by wrapping that right hip crease back, getting a big calf stretch. Inhale, lengthen that left leg back. Exhale, knee to your left tricep, hover. Inhale, lengthen that left leg back. Exhale, knee to your right tricep, right elbow, tap, hover the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale, knee to your chest, puff the spine, squeeze the upper arms, bring that foot between your hands. Stay on the ball mount of that right foot, squeeze the outer thighs, get light in your hands, and come to your high lunge. Vinyasa. Bending that back knee will give you nice compensation in the lower back. Squeeze the outer thighs. Lots of core, quad, glutes work here. Sliding the shoulder blades down, front ribs to back ribs. Connect to your breath. Long, deep inhales through the nose. Long, deep exhales through the nose. So you decide whether you want to push that right thigh back. As you get a little bit stronger in your core, you're going to be able to open up and release a little bit more to the floor, but not at the expense of your lower back. So be mindful of what's happening in the lower back as you lighten that right leg. Now squeeze the outer hips, lift up from the pelvis. Inhale, exhale to your open rotation, which will shift gently into your exalted pose. So that left hand will come towards that right hip crease. Right palm back. So I'm lifting up from that right pelvis. There's a big stretch in that right hip flexor. Slide the left shoulder blade down, maybe gaze towards the ceiling. Pressing deep into that left big toe mat. Beautiful. Right hand interlaces with the left hand. Strong legs. Press deep into that left heel and deepen your rotation towards the left. Slide that left shoulder blade. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. Pivot that back heel down, and interlacing hands, stay. Open up the heart, hands towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, bend that front knee to your humble warrior. So bring that torso inside that left thigh. And your chest is still open, your arms are interlaced, crown towards the floor, back of the neck nice and long. Find your edge in the pose. Keep lifting the shoulders away from the ears as you release the back of the neck. There's a big opportunity to get that nice tension away in the back of your cervical spine. One more deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, pressing that left big toe mat, strong core, strong legs, lift up. And then hands stay interlaced. Pivot that back foot, come to the ball mount of that back foot, bend that left knee, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Soft gaze, big inhale, elevate the spine. Exhale, press deep into that left foot and bring that right knee to your chest to a one-legged Tadasana, mountain pose. Squeeze the outer hips. Big inhale. Exhale, kick that heel back through thin air, coming to your warrior 3. Pinky turned in. Your thigh bone is facing flat towards the floor. I'm pushing that right hamstring up, pushing that right heel back and up, and I counter that by scooping the belly in. So there's a nice elongation of that right leg towards the back as the crown reaches the front. Enjoy the length in the body here, arms towards the front. Big inhale, keep turning those 5 toes in, facing the floor as you wrap that left hip back and right hip forward. Big inhale, find a stretch all the way from the pelvis towards the fingertips. Exhale, hands frame that front foot to standing splits, keeping the 5 toes turned in, crown towards the floor. You can use your blocks here. And keep bringing that right heel back up. Big inhale, look up. Exhale, bend that left knee, bring that right foot down. Bring that right heel down. Big inhale here and exhale. Inhale, cartwheel the hands up to your warrior 2. Inhale to a star. Exhale, bend into your warrior 2. Inhale to a star. Exhale, back into your warrior 2. Just recalibrating our breath here. Inhale, star, and then back to your warrior 2. Just finding stillness in the pose. Find a strength in the pose, pressing the heels deeply down. In this one, bring your attention to your lower back. Are you collapsing it? Can you bring more activity to your lower abs? Scooping the belly in and up. Engage the core. Not only through the lower abs, but through the sides, through the obliques and lower back. So bracing your whole abdominal cavity here, but sending the breath there as you inhale and exhale. Feel that deep, deep, long breath going down into your belly in this pose. Using the exhales to go a little bit deeper into your warrior 2. Inhales to find the length from the pelvis through the crown. And arms are strong, feel the light, feel the energy from one fingertip to the other fingertip. Almost shooting a laser beam towards the horizon, connecting yourself to uncertainty and having peace in your mind with all the unknowns of the horizon. With a brave heart of a warrior. Open up the front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale. Left forearm on your left thigh, right hand in the front of your mat, close that right armpit, press that right heel down, scoop the belly in, and deep rotation of the chest towards the side. Pressing the right heel deeply down, big inhale, keep elevating, lifting up from the right ankle, exhale, wrapping that left hip crease back, push the belly in, and deepen the rotation of the ribcage around the axis of your spine. One more inhale here, and exhale. Next inhale, scoop the belly in and up to reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, bring that right knee down. Inhale, open heart. Exhale to your runner stretch. Take your blocks, push the ball mount out, curl the toes in, pull the heart forward, slide the shoulder blades down, back of the neck nice and long. Crown reaches the front. As you slide the shoulder blades down towards your pelvis, right or left hip towards the back. Big inhales and exhales. Beautiful. Next inhale, bend that front knee and bring the hands inside that left foot. Scoop that left foot towards the side of your mat, coming to a nice high lizard. Tuck the back toes, push that right thigh up. Heart opens up, collarbones open up. Soothing, smooth inhales and exhales as you scoop the belly in and up. Strong arms, big inhale, and exhale. Start hovering that left foot off the ground. Send it to your plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, your version of Vinyasa. Hover, bend the elbows. Inhale to your upward dog. Exhale to your downward dog. Big inhales and exhales. With your next inhale, look up, bend the knees, send the sit bones back. Exhale, scoop the belly in and find your way to the front of your mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, back to your chair. Exhale, hands to your heart. Samasthiti here, find your mountain pose. Next, inhale, let's come back to our chair, arms up. Drop the hips, send the sit bones back. Scoop the belly in and out. Inhale. Exhale to your Uttanasana, deep forward fold. Release the back of the neck. Inhale to your Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, palms on the floor. Find your plank to Vinyasa, your option. Inhale to your upward. Exhale to your downward. Right leg comes up, bend that right knee again. Yogi's choice. You can stay here, practice that duality, lengthening the left side as you press the left heel down. Or come to a flip, bring that right foot down, opening up the chest, pushing that left thigh up, maybe right arm to the side, pushing the heart open. Big inhale. Exhale, right palm comes down. Inhale, lengthen that right leg back up. Exhale, knee to your chest. Bring that foot through between your hands. Stay on the ball mount of that left foot. Inhale to your high lunge. Then this one, we're going to interlace our fingers, lower back. Big inhale, open the heart. Exhale, pivot that left heel down. Exhale, heart opens up again. Exhale to your humble warrior. Second time around, see how the body feels. One more breath here in your pose. Inhale, come up. Pivot that back foot. Ball mount of that back foot. Big exhale here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, scoop the belly and up. Hands stay interlaced. Chest is nice and open. Coming to a one-legged warrior. Actually, one-legged Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to go into warrior 3 here, but stay here for a breath or 2, finding your balance, connecting. Then nice and steady, gentle bending that right knee, pushing that left heel back, keeping the hands nice and interlaced, scooping the belly in, coming to a warrior 3. And turning the shoulders nice and square to the floor, pinky towards the floor, toes facing the floor, pushing that left heel back, scooping the belly as you slide the shoulder blades down, back of the neck nice and long. Release the hands to your standing split, second time around, see how that feels for you. Start pointing the left toes back and up. Big inhale and exhale. Some of you may want to start working on balance here, one hand or both hands on your ankle, look forward. And bring the hands down, bend that right knee, left foot comes down. Exhale, inhale, open up to your warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, coming back to Utthita Konasana. Either right forearm on your right thigh, left arm stretching out. Maybe you want to go a little bit deeper. Take a block or hand outside that right foot. Scoop the belly and up, deepen your rotation. Closing that left arm, so palm facing the back. Super important to avoid infringement in your left rotator cuff. This will help you really get into that deep stretch, pressing that left heel down. Scoop the belly in and up, and then rotate the rib cage around the axis of your spine. I'm pressing the outside of the right thigh against my right inner arm. Pressing that right big toe mount. Maybe come to a more challenging part of the pose, palms face each other, scoop the belly in and up, maybe deepen your rotation, hands extend towards the front of your mat. Beautiful, right forearm on your right thigh, wrap that left arm back, scoop the belly in, coming to a wrap. And some of you will come to a half wrap, some of you will come to a full wrap here, just staying here 3-4 breaths, finding that heat in your right quads and glutes. Beautiful. Exhale, release the hands inside that right foot, coming to your high lizard. Scoop that right leg towards the right. Big inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, finding your plank to Vinyasa. Inhale to your upward dog. Exhale to your downward dog. Last one, left leg up, bend that left knee. Yogi's choice, either stay here or come to your foot. Left foot down, push that right hip up, open up that chest, big inhale. And exhale, left palm comes down. Kick that left heel back, big inhale. Exhale, knee to your chest, puffed upper back. Left foot comes through between your hands. And inhale, come to your high lunge. And second time around, finding depth in the pose. Exhale, interlace the fingers, lower back, pivot that right heel down. Inhale, heart opens up. Exhale to your humble warrior. Back of the neck nice and long. Your shoulders pull away from the ears, releasing yourself a little bit deeper into the pose. Next inhale, press deep into that left big toe mount. Rise up, keep the hands nice and interlaced, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, pivot your torso to parallel to the front of your mat. Bend that left knee. You're coming to a high lunge position with the chest opener, interlaced hands. Big inhale here, squeeze the outer thighs. Exhale, keeping your hands nice and interlaced, coming to your balance. One-legged mountain pose, Tadasana, with a chest expansion. Inhale, rise up from that left leg. Exhale, gentle bend in that left knee will help you with the balance at first, and then kicking that right heel back to your warrior three with a chest expansion. Scoop the belly in and up. Turning the toes inwards, facing the floor, pull the heart forward, scoop the belly in. Nice and long spine as you slide the shoulder blades down. Find the length between the crown and the back heel. One more breath here, nice and strong, pushing that right hamstring up as you pull the belly in. Beautiful. Exhale, hands frame that front foot to your standing splits, crown towards the floor. One more breath here, yogi's choice. You can work on balance, one hand or both hands on your ankle, looking forward. And hands frame the front foot, back foot down, pivot that right heel. Inhale up to your warrior two. Exhale, settle into your pose. Reverse your warrior inhale. Exhale, left forearm on your left thigh. And coming to your Untitled Chapter. Extended side angle one. What we practice two, going a little bit deeper, maybe a block outside that left foot, which I will demo. Big inhale, you can bring the hand inside that left leg, but I like the pressure of that outside thigh against my left arm. Bringing the left thigh parallel to the side of the mat, and scooping the belly in and up, and using that closed right armpit to deepen my rotation. Strong energy between the back heel and the right fingertips. Keep pressing, anchoring the back heel, and reaching those fingertips up to the front. Yogi's choice, either stay here or palms parallel, scooping the belly in and up, deepening your rotation. Hands reach away from the shoulders as you press deep into that right heel. Left forearm down on the quad, right arm toward a wrap. Bring that right hand towards your lower back, small of your back, slide that right shoulder blade down, maybe gaze towards the sky. Some of you will stay here, some of you will go for a full wrap. Big inhales and exhales. And keep opening up the chest, scooping the belly. One more inhale, feel the length in the spine. Exhale, find your rotation in your ribcage. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands. Hands inside that left foot. Beautiful work, my friends. Finding a nice high lizard. And taking that left leg back to your vinyasa. Inhale to your upward dog. Exhale to your downward dog. Let's take one deep inhale here all the way to the top. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to your right wrist. Press that right shin down, lengthen that left leg back. Unfold the back toes. Squeeze the outer hips. Feel the buoyancy of the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Release yourself to the floor. Walk the hands out, enjoy your pigeon. Back of the neck releases. Feel the connection to the heart space. See if you can lengthen your exhales a little bit longer than the inhales to slow that heart rate. We have the ability to do that by really deepening our exhales. You can Enhances our relaxation response or our parasympathetic system. As you release the shoulders down, hips are nice and square. The more parallel your chin is to the front of your mat, the deeper the stretch, but it puts stress on your knees, so being mindful of how deep you're going into this pose. Any injuries, come to your back to figure four. Big inhales and exhales. If you're not familiar with figure four, you're going to be lying on your back and bringing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Maybe left foot up, interlacing the fingers behind left hamstring, or left foot down, pushing that right inner thigh out. One more breath wherever you are. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Walk the hands towards your shin. Then bring that right hip down. We're going to Jari Shirshasana. We're going to gently rotate to the back of our mat. Sole of that left foot inside that left thigh. Take the navel towards your left knee. Big inhale, lengthen up from the pelvis. Exhale, forward fold towards that left leg. So it doesn't matter how deep we go. We're looking for a nice, long, lengthened spine, curling the toes in. And then wherever your hand reaches, your shin, your ankle, it doesn't matter, just allowing the body to decide in its own time how deep you'll go. Using the breath to be one with the pose. Maybe release the back of the neck, upper back, enjoying this moment. Beautiful. With your next inhale, gently rise up, bring that right hand outside that right hip, and then point the left toes. And then lift that right hip up, coming to a nice side body stretch, left palm towards the floor, stretch that left side. And some of you may want to open the chest all the way up. Big inhales and exhales here. And then exhale, you're going to gently bring that left palm next to the right palm, which will bring you to a downward dog. Lift that back off the floor. Big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. Left leg comes up, stretch it back, exhale, knee to your left wrist. Lengthen that right leg, and squeeze the outer hips, pushing that left shin down. Big inhale. And then exhale, release yourself to your pigeon pose. Walk the hands out, back of the neck nice and long, forehead on the ground. Long, deep inhales and deep exhales. Once again, any knee injuries, knee issues, just come to your back to figure four. This time your left ankle will be on top of the right thigh. You're pushing the left inner thigh out or interlacing your fingers behind that right thigh, pressing that right thigh in as you push the left forearm out into that left inner thigh, flexing both feet. So both poses are great. One of them has the heaviness of the body, going a little bit deeper. But to protect your knees, if you have any sensitive knees, always taking care of your body. And 3 more deep inhales and exhales in your pigeon. Enjoying this openness of the hips, this moment. Allowing your body to release to earth. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, let go. And then gently come up. Press that left heel down. And we're going to rotate towards the back of our mats. Coming to Jari Shirshasana there. Sole of the left foot inside that right thigh. Pull the heart forward towards our toes. Big inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, hinge from our hips. Deep forward fold. Lengthening the heart towards our shin, our ankle. Inhale. Exhale, sliding the shoulder blades down, coming to our Jari Shirshasana. Big inhales and exhales. Feeling the length and feeling the release. And gently shifting our navel towards the right, so it's almost aligned with our right knee. So there's squaring of the shoulders with the floor here. One more breath. And inhale, rise up, left palm outside that left hip, pointing the right toes away. Then lift that left hip off the floor. You're on your left shin. Right palm towards the floor. Reach your right palm towards the front of your mat and open up the chest. Either to the side or to the ceiling. Bring that right palm back a little bit. Beautiful. Exhale to your downward dog. Palms parallel. Tap the toes. Big inhale here. Open mouth. Exhale. Enjoy the release. Bend the knees. Shins on the floor. Cross the legs. And inhale. Lengthen the legs out. Kick the heels away from the pelvis. Lengthen the arms up. Exhale to your forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Release the back of the neck, crown towards your shins. Couple of inhales and exhales like that. These forward folds really prepare us for our final relaxation pose. They're very calming for the nervous system. Just take a moment to go deeper into your higher self. Our higher self defined in yoga as our soul, as who we are. As you connect to the sound of your breath, detaching yourself from any turbulences that may be coming your way when the body slows down. Big inhales and exhales. And then inhale, peel yourself away from Paschimottanasana, palms facing each other, scoop the belly in and up, strong core, gently release yourself to the floor. By one big hug of the knees to your chest, maybe happy baby, knees towards the floor, holding on to the soles of the feet, your ankles or your thighs. Then bring the soles of the feet together, palms towards the ceiling, release the shoulders down. So either go into any poses that I have offered your body's craving at the end of this practice, or release yourself to Tadasana, opening up your legs, just letting go, allowing your body to be. Taking a moment to let go of the breath so that the body's intelligence takes over the control of the breath. Still connected to the sound of the breath, but allowing it to happen with the higher intelligence of the body. So stay in your Savasana as long as your body wants, your deeper self wants. From my heart to yours, thank you for practicing with me. Namaste, my friends. See you next time.